Hello everyone, and welcome to Would You Rather Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, obviously, and it's all the Would You Rathers that I'm thinking, like all the Would You Rather questions. So I've got one here already. Never have to pay your phone bill, or be able to use any vending machine for free. Any vending machine for free. It'd be quite good, but it get boring after a while. So you could go, like when you go to the cinema, and then there's like them prize winning sort of vending machine things. You could just win that instantly, like literally in a click like that. You could win that. It's like pick what you want and win it, or you could just get like some of them Coke. You could get can of Coke. You could get any crisp. It'd be good for a while. Then you'd get bored. But never have to pay your phone bill. Think of the amount of stuff you could do on your phone. The things you'd have to pay for would be free. You could be on contract. Never have to pay your contract bill. You could go to Africa and get free Wi-Fi because your contract has that free Wi-Fi. You could go to Indonesia, India, and Russia if you wanted to, and you have free Wi-Fi. I mean, you could go in the middle of a war and have free Wi-Fi if you wanted to. So I'd say never pay your phone bill. So the next one is not know how to read or not know how to write. The thing is, both of them are like they probably sort of the same, because you can write, but you've never read a book, have you? So you don't know any words. You don't know how to spell a word because you've never known how to read. Or you've never known how to read. You could you could think about it actually. Say like some book writer, like someone who, like if Narnia was written by someone who couldn't read, it'd be stupid because he wouldn't know how to read. It'd be like you're in nursery, and your nursery person tells you, "Oh, do you want to write a letter?" And then when you have and they give you a crayon and a piece of paper, and when you're going scribbling all over the paper, it'd just be like that, but for Narnia. But it just wouldn't be called Narnia; it'd just be a scribble. So I'd say, not know how to read, because you lose on both points. The next one is be able to pause and rewind. Be able to pause and rewind to your life, or be able to pause and fast forward your life. See, there's a lot of I'd say rewind. Well, with rewind, you could like go back to the things you've done. So, let's say you've just probably like broken your telly or something, or you've smashed a window or done something you regret doing. You could rewind, go back to then, and then everything would be fine because you'd know not to do it. But fast forwarding your life though, it'd just be boring, wouldn't it? Sure, if you're in school, you don't want to be in the lesson. You want to rewind that lesson. But I know I sound quite a nerd here. You need to learn, like every teacher would have probably said this, you need to learn everything for when you're older. Because you could be some idiot who actually doesn't know how to read or write in the last one. So then you wouldn't know how to read, couldn't get a job because you basically need English, maths, all that. and you're just missing parts of your life you could have had a chance to do stuff with. So I'd say rewind. Live in Paris or live in Italy? I would live in Italy because it's so nice there. Like, it's so nice. Like, there's so much you can do in Italy, and it's just, oh, it's amazing. The hotels are nice. Oh, it's just great, Italy. Paris is the same, but there's stuff to do, but then there's boring stuff as well that you wouldn't want to do. And you eat the most disgusting. Oh my, you can't imagine the disgusting things you eat at Paris. They eat snails. I've never had a snail, but oh no, I'm not even thinking about it. If you put in the comments if you live in Paris and you've ate a snail, and tell me what your opinion is about it, because I think they're disgusting. I really do. So I'd say live in Italy. Have a machete put in your mouth and you do the honours, or have your loved one put a machete in your mouth and let they do the honours? It's quite dark actually, isn't it? Jesus Christ. I would say do it yourself, because think of the torture that the loved one you had to do of putting a machete in your mouth and just going like that. Oh, I couldn't do it, mate. I wouldn't do it. So I'd say do it myself. Always use a wheelchair or never talk again. To be fair, there are some quite, yep, that's a word. There's some quite smart, really smart people in wheelchairs, and it doesn't affect their life. Well, some of them are, but it doesn't affect your life as much as you think it would. Like, never talking again. I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing now, what I want to do. I couldn't talk to a normal person. I wouldn't talk to them. I couldn't. But always use a wheelchair. You talk to people, and you could do stuff, but you have a slight disadvantage to other people. So I'd just always use a wheelchair. Be an elf or be a dwarf? I wouldn't be an elf because I've seen quite a few books and films that elves are always either the weak one or that's all they are. They're just weak and good at building stuff. But a dwarf is just so strong. You can use a battle axe. You could just chop a guy's head off. You'd just be sick as a dwarf. I'd be a dwarf, mate. See, if you live in the UK, and I think they have it in the wherever anyone lives, tea or coffee. Tea is like, it's a tea bag. You don't know what's in. I don't know what's in a tea bag either, though. So probably some of you don't either. Tell me in the comments what's in a tea bag, but it's like a tea bag. It's like you can't explain it, but you can put like it's like stuff in it, and then there's milk in it, and then if you want, you can put sugar in it, and I do. I put like 1 spoon of sugar in, and trust, it's so nice. But with coffee's got caffeine in it, and caffeine's like, it keeps you awake, basically. So coffee's good for when you're out and about, for like keep you like energized and like up and awake. But tea's like for you relaxing and stuff like that. But I prefer tea over coffee. Be able to change 5 things about your life in an instant, but have AIDS. Have everything in the world that you wanted, but have cancer. That's stupid then, isn't it? You could the first one, be able to change 5 things about your life, but you have AIDS. You could just go change having AIDS. You could just change having AIDS and have other stuff as well. But having everything in the world that you wanted, you could want cure for cancer. I don't know. It's confusing me, but I'd say have everything in the world you want, but you have cancer, because you could make a cure for cancer. Oh. Watch a Star Wars marathon or watch a Harry Potter's marathon. No, it's the easy Star Wars marathon. You think about Star Wars is such a good film in my opinion. Some of you might love Harry Potter, but in my opinion, I think Star Wars is the best film and series going. So good. You wouldn't sit there with a bag of popcorn going the same stuff again. Expelliarmus, Patrotum. You would hear that basically all the way through, and how Harry Potter's life came to be with bloody Voldemort with no nose. Or you could watch Star Wars where there's probably new things every episode. Oh, I'd just watch Star Wars. Die from being shot or die from being stabbed? It's quite an easy question. Die from being shot is over quickly, depends where you're shot. But getting stabbed, you'd have to sit there and bleed. You both have a chance of, like, probably surviving. But I'd rather get shot. Beloved but have no friends. Have no friends but not beloved. To be fair, I'd rather be loved. I'm not bothered about friends. I would rather be loved than have friends. So yeah. Have a crazy puppy or a calm kitten? I would have a crazy puppy. I would. It'd be so playful and so fun because he's just crazy. He'd do anything and it'd be funny. It'd be hard to clean up, but it'd be funny. But you have your calm kitten, and they're like, but your puppy's like, I'm mad, and it'd be so good and fun just to have that calm kitten. Not calm. Oh my god, why did I say? Have a crazy puppy. It'd be so fun. So I'd say crazy puppy. Remember, this is my opinion. Ketchup or mustard? I'd say ketchup because I hate mustard with a passion. I've never liked mustard, like, ever. I tried it once at some, like, it was American restaurant but in the UK, and mustard tastes disgusting. But ketchup, oh god, well, ketchup's well better. Regular crayons or coloured pencils? I'm sorry, but the amount of fun you'd have with crayons. Pencils, yeah, they're for, like, little details in. But think of the fun you'd have with crayons, like going, like that with crayons, just covering your whole page. It's so fun. It'd be so much better than bloody coloured pencils. Betray? No, you won't know. Right, so that's all for. We have one more. Right, this is easy for me. YouTubers or Viners? Since I'm a YouTuber, I would go YouTuber. But I like Viners because they're funny, because they only have short periods of time. But if they had a longer period, it would be funny, but not as funny as it's a short period. So I'd rather go with YouTubers. So that's all we have for Would You Rather Wednesday. Next week we'll be having more questions.